Happy beginning of summer and welcome back to my channel. With the new season finally here, I thought it would be nice to take some extra time to care for myself, and I'm so excited to be working with Dove again for this little summer celebration of sorts. You know how every brand says their bar is gentle? Well, not to be shady, but Dove did do it first, respectfully. And for that reason and many more, Dove Beauty Bar has been my go-to because the clean is quite addictive. If you have tried a Dove bar before, you know how absolutely moisturizing they are. And that's because they're made with 1/4 moisturizing cream, which is not common for bars. Dove also is the #1 dermatologist and pediatrician recommended bar for sensitive skin, which is also a plus because I do have a more sensitive skin type. I love to use it either alone with another cleanser for a double cleanse, but this is the one that adds the moisture back to my body after it's been stripped by other cleansers. My little sister is actually the one who put me onto this double cleaning method. She's the best smelling person I know, one of those chronically online 23-year-olds, so of course she found out on TikTok that Dove was a great way to get the cleansing and moisturizing job done. She says it's her little trick to get her perfume and scents to stick to her better, which I think is great for summer. I think back to my childhood when I used to go take a shower in my mom's bathroom just to feel grown. Like many moms, I grew up with a mom who was always keeping Dove products in her shower routine. I was really young, but even then I could see how rich of a lather it provided, but also how moisturized I still was after the wash, even before I put my lotion on. Now I know so many brands since Dove have come out with their own version of a gentle cleanser, but let's not forget who did it first. So take this as your sign to circle back and add Dove to your routine again. With so many scent options to unscented for my sensitive girls, there's definitely something for everybody. So while you're at it, comment your favorite scent of theirs down below and grab your Dove Beauty Bar today. I had planned to do part of my self-care routine on the balcony to kind of get in some sunshine. It was literally just sunny. And now it's pouring. It's really dark right now. Part of me is like, oh, sunshine. And then part of me is like, ooh, cozy, rain, because I do like rain. Maybe it was for the best. I'm getting ready to deep condition my hair because I really wanted to do a deep condition. And when I say deep, like a regular deep condition, you know, you walk around with it in your hair for an hour and whatnot, but no, I'm doing my extra deep condition today. This is the one that's the most relaxing to me. After I do this type of deep condition, I really feel like taken care of, you know, like swaddle me like a baby, put me underneath the covers, I'm going to sleep. Okay, we're gonna wait for this to heat up. This is my little steamer. I technically got it as a, actually no, I think I did get it for my hair. It's a facial steamer, but I also use it for my hair for deep conditioning because one time I was on Pinterest years ago, and I saw a girl like deep conditioning with one of these, and she was just putting it through her hair and it was helping it like seep in. Like for my girls who've been to the hair salon and have sat under the dryer for hours and hours, this is basically the same thing, only it feels better because you're getting steam like also on your skin, so it's kind of like double teaming it a little bit. This is a good time for me to catch up on my shows. I say catch up like I'm watching anything new. I don't watch anything new, not super new. So I just grab my deep conditioner, take my hair down, and it actually gets my hair wet enough to like let the product seep in. And even though this is deep conditioning, I'm probably gonna let this sit in my hair for like an additional hour or whenever I get done with everything that I want to finish, to be honest. There used to be a point in time where I would like literally do a wash and go and I would not deep condition my hair, and as a curly girl, looking back, that's low-key a crime. Nowadays I deep condition every time because I have low porosity hair, and I just noticed that my hair like appreciates that like a little more. I've learned as a curly girl with low porosity hair, I'm going to deep condition every time. Now I don't always do it to this extent. This is kind of when my hair is like kind of really bad off and I really need some TLC, or I just want to relax, or I have a little extra time, you know, to do what I need to do. But right now it's all about self-care for the summer. Oh my gosh, I just broke this. This is the second one I've broken. I think I only have 2 left now. Sick of this. It didn't even make it to my hair yet. But yeah, I just noticed my hair is a lot more moisturized when I do that. Loves it. Something about heat and water or steam and putting a deep conditioner in your hair where your hair is just like, yeah girl, give me more of that. For today's little watch, this has been my thing. Like every time I do self-care, the vanity, I've been watching Free Run on Netflix. If you're an anime person, then you may know what Free Run is. Free Run is kind of newer, but it's very like slice of life, very chill, relaxing, mellow, but like with the slightest bit of action. So it's interesting enough to like keep my attention while I do something like this. I don't like things with like too much action. I'm very much a slice of life girl, if that's not obvious from my content, because I feel like in a way my content is very slice of life. Either that or I'll watch, what is that show that I'm watching right now? Let's see. When Life Gives You Tangerines. I'm usually not a binger, but I've started getting into K-dramas lately. Oh my gosh, I had always heard about K-dramas, and I never like started one, I guess because nobody ever said like, hey, watch this K-drama. You know when like people just say you should do this, but they don't give you like a specific rule of thumb or something to follow. But finally, my boyfriend's sister was like, y'all should watch The Glory. So we watched The Glory first. And The Glory, for a second, it started out kind of slow. Like, the content in it is very, very drama, okay? But when it started revving up, oh my gosh, I was binging. And I don't binge anything. And ever since watching that show, I have been absolutely hooked on K-dramas. So I'm watching When Life Gives You Tangerines, and it's such a sweet like love story so far. And then another one I'm really loving right now is Attorney Woo. Extraordinary Attorney Woo. It follows this attorney who is autistic, and it's just so good. It's funny, it's sweet, like it's a very feel-good one. I feel like it was a very good one to watch after The Glory, because The Glory it had some deep content, you know? So it was a nice little little light-hearted watch, but still with serious topics. So yeah, it's been interesting. But I do think I'm gonna probably just keep up with Free Run right now and then watch something else later.
Not quite yet. There should be an emergency shelter at the foot of the mountains.
I've always wanted to do this. I just got this tray the other day and I was like, I'm absolutely gonna put skincare on it, and I'm just gonna do all my skincare in bed. I used to think it was the craziest thing for people to like take time and do this, until I went to this skincare event literally just a month ago, and I could not stop doing this. They gave us these little metal roller balls that you roll after you apply your skincare. So I just sprayed my face to like make it damp, give it some slip, and it actually feels so good. Like you think you're just gonna rub your face a few times and then you just end up going in. I have no reason to depuff my face right now, it just feels good. But I do like to make my skin damp before I apply a mask. Also gonna put on a little lip balm because I may or may not struggle to talk after I put this mask on. You may not even be able to see my lips. So we're gonna make sure we're good. And I will link all these products down below that I'm using. Ooh. This mask is so good, I actually ended up buying another pack of it, even though I'm not done with this one. We're just gonna set that right there. It's a bang for your buck, because let me tell you, this thing drips with product. It's got this little jelly-like consistency. I wish you could feel this. Kind of iridescent, little jelly pink color, but it's going to go completely clear after I've kept it on long enough. And then I also like that it's separate, because I feel like I've used masks before that are just like one sheet, and you know, people's faces are different, so the fact that it is separated, you can kind of like go according to your face shape better. Because what if I have a long face, you know? Okay, we're just about all set. I almost have everything on. I'm just gonna put some petroleum jelly on my feet. This is something I pretty much do typically at night. There was one point where I was doing it every night, but I kind of fell off, so we're gonna do it now. I have kind of somewhat crusty feet, TMI. They're not the worst. They don't look bad. It's more like the feel. They are really hard because I played soccer majority of my life, And again, I don't know if this is TMI, but if you've ever worn soccer cleats, especially for hours on end for like tournaments and things like that, I used to remember feeling like my feet were encrusting inside the cleats. And turns out it has like forever altered my feet. Like, they are hard from playing soccer for years and years. And so to get some of that baby softness back, I just do this and I put some socks on. Like, these are literally specifically for this. I keep these next to my bed in my drawer. And I think they actually have aloe vera in them. I don't know how much aloe vera they have left after the amount of times I've used them, but it's probably safe to say it's a pretty good material to keep using and just add extra things on my feet. And put my house shoes on top. Very sexy. Every girl knows you gotta go through this to get to what you normally look like, or what you look like on a good day. Y'all are seeing me at my, I don't want to say at my worst, at my most interesting. It's chicken orzo with tomato and spinach. It's very good. Alright, so we went and saw, you know how that goes. You know that's always a mess. I'm getting ready to go to the farmer's market. I think I did a video a couple of videos ago where I was like, I'm gonna go to the farmer's market, and then when I got there it was basically like a festival where they were like selling a whole bunch of stuff. My preference in farmers markets, I usually go for like fresh produce, veggies, all of that, and occasionally like meats and things. So now will be my official first time at the farmers market this year. I have not been, I think, since maybe like late summer, early fall. So it's been a really long time and I've missed it so much. It's one of my favorite places to go. It's just something to do on a Saturday. And you know, we also like the fact that you get like healthier, like fresher fruit from like local farmers. So I figured that could be a really good part of the weekend. When you're gonna do a glow up, you can't just glow up like on the outside, you have to glow up on the inside. And so I felt like, you know, my food matters too. So I'm gonna take you to the farmer's market. Yeah, I don't have a wish list or anything. I'm just going in off of vibes. Whatever calls me, that's what I'm gonna get. And that's what I'm gonna end up eating. Cause that's normally how I eat my fruits and veggies anyways. I eat what they call like seasonally. And so that means I typically am not eating anything that's like not in season. You know, when you can get strawberries in December, but technically strawberries like are not in season, that's exactly what I mean. So if strawberries aren't at the farmer's market, 9 times out of 10, it's probably not in season. So that means I'm not going to eat the strawberries. I try to, you know, eat with the seasons. I think it's actually healthier for you that way, obviously, because you're getting like more nutrient dense produce. So yeah, we're going to see what we can find, and that is going to decide what I eat this week. Okay, so of course I had to put together a little outfit. Ignore my desk, she is a little messy, but this is what I'm wearing today. All white outfit. I feel like I'm really good for wearing all white when it's really hot. Whenever it's hot, I'm like, all white is being worn. I don't have the effort for anything else. So I have on this little white tank. I put on these really chunky like pearl earrings. Oh, I forgot my rings. I'm gonna go put those on. This white skirt, love her. She's very cute, very comfy, very good for warm weather. This bag, this is like the bag of the summer for me. probably the bag of the year. And then this little like pearl belt type of thing, just to add a little bit of something. Let me go put on my rings. Okay, there we go. Now we are finished with the outfit. I kind of feel naked without my rings, so all right, let's go. That was a big carrot. This carrot. He smells too good. Be eating them by myself. These are so pretty. This is so stunning. It's got the one little pink flower.
Breakfast of Champions.
What is that?
Got sausage, grilled onions.
Oh, that's like a
eggs,
major hot
salsa.
dog. It smells good.
All back. What's that?
Thank you so much.
Yeah, it was on the grill.
Look at her cute bag.
It always look like who's the one that working? The working girl.
That is adorable. We got it from this stand right here. Once my garden expands, imagine I go out to the garden, grab one of these, put a whole bunch of produce in that. That's where we got it from. Authentic. I got peaches at the farmer's market. I got kiwi. They had, oh my gosh, they had so many things. I don't think I've been to that market at around this time of year. I kind of discovered it towards like the end of summer season, so a lot of stuff was like heading out the door. But this was like absolute prime time to go if you live in like the Atlanta area or like the outskirts. Oh my gosh, the Alpharetta Farmers Market. It's very, very good. There's this one particular stand that is at my local farmers market and the Alpharetta one, and I don't know what farm they are from, but those are the sweetest peaches you will ever eat. I feel like in the grocery stores lately, the last few years I have been complaining like the peaches have been kind of like dry in a way. Let me know if like I'm the only one, but they weren't like juicy and sweet like how I remember them being when I was growing up. And then I finally had some last year from the farmer's market, and I was like, that's a peach, so I had to get some of those. And I was actually very surprised to see them have kiwi. I don't think I've ever seen kiwi at a farmer's market personally. It's not like it's super exotic, but I've never seen it. But yeah, 10 out of 10 recommend. So I'm gonna sit here, I'm gonna eat my little summer fruit bowl. I remembered a few days ago that I have a Kindle, so I'm going to read my Kindle. Still doing my reading channel. I just haven't had time to film the next video that I want to put up there, so bear with me. I knew when I started that channel it was going to be like a little spread out over there, but because I haven't updated you over there, right now I am reading Foxglove, which it is the second in the series Belladonna. I didn't actually physically read Belladonna. I listened to the audiobook maybe like over a year ago, and I have Kindle Unlimited, and so the next book was free, so I just ended up getting it. I feel like it's Bridgerton meets like a murder mystery. I did like Belladonna on audiobook, but I'm trying to decide if I like the second book and if I like physically reading it. Like maybe half the appeal of reading this book was like being able to do other stuff while I was reading it. So, but I'm gonna go ahead and close out here because I want to eat this, and it's getting really dark out. Hold on. Oop. My lamp is vintage, so she is a little shaky. But I hope you enjoyed spending the first couple of days of summer with me. This is absolutely like my most favorite time to document my life, to vlog and whatnot. So best believe there will be more. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.